Welcome to yoga again, everybody. My name is Roz. Another 45 minutes together for a nice cruisy flow tonight or today. Wherever you are watching or whenever you're watching, we are at Lake Hillier in WA. Beautiful. All you'll need is a pillow and a mat. When you're ready, take a seat, whatever position feels comfortable to you. If you want to sit like me, cross-legged, that's the easiest. If you want to sit on your cushion, sit on your cushion. You can tuck your legs under, as long as you feel comfortable. And when you're ready, rest your hands on the back of your knees. Let your palms face upward. This helps with the flow of energy. Let your fingers naturally curl up. Take a deep breath in. Roll your shoulders down. And start to connect to your breathing. Full breaths in, long, slow breaths out. Really try to pay attention to how you're breathing, how you're feeling. Check in your whole body. There's a lot going on. There really is a lot going on at the moment. So it's normal to feel all kinds of different emotions, from anxiety, stress, excitement, happy, sad, whatever you're feeling, it's all okay. It's all normal. It's unprecedented times we're living in, so we don't really even know how to react. Connect to your breathing and let it go. Let the breath go. Don't try to control your out breath. Feel your ribs expand. Breathe in. And then just let that breath go. Emptying all the breath out before you begin to breathe in again. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Release your jaw. Let your tongue come away from the roof of your mouth. Keep breathing. Notice any changes that start happening in your body. Any softening. Two more times. Let's come back in control. One more deep breath in, filling up completely. And letting it go. Hands come together at our heart center. Bow your hands. Setting your intention for your practice. Thinking about what you hope to get out of your class. Might be just that connection. Finding that presence, stillness, calmness. Or maybe you just need to stretch. Whatever it is, don't judge. Let it happen. Just let it unfold as it's meant to. Reaching your hands up, look up at your hands. Exhaling, hands to our hearts. Again, one more time. Deep breath in, reach up. Exhale. Left hand down, reach your right arm up. Pressing down with the opposite sit bone, keeping both sit bones on the floor. Feel the stretch. And then release. Hand down, other side, breathing in, lengthening. Feel the length through the side of your body. And breathe. And then coming back to center. This time we're going to reach forward, bringing the back of our hands together. Drop your head. And then open back. Pulling the elbows down, cactusing your arms. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Again, reaching forward. Back of your hands, reach, round your spine, and then inhale, lift up. 2 more times like that. Reach forward, lengthen. And then inhale, open. Pull your elbows down. 1 more time. Reaching forward. And then inhaling, opening. Beautiful. We're just going to reach our hands forward, fingertips to the floor. If this is as far as you go, stay here. If you can put your head on the floor, go there. Don't worry, just sink down. Feel the breath in the back of the rib cage. You might notice this stretch in your hips, especially if they're tight. Keep breathing in your nose and now out of your nose. Slowly coming back up. Good, we're going to come into all fours. We're making your way onto your hands and knees, hands underneath your shoulders. Press the floor away, feel your shoulder blades separate. We're going to shift some weight forward here. So we're moving our shoulders past our wrists, feeling that stretch in your wrists, and then moving back. Let's do that again. Move forward, keep drawing your belly in, and then move back. 1 more time. Shifting your body weight forward, keep your hands flat, and then move back. Turn your hands around to face you and bring your fingertips closer to your knees. Good. Press down, and now start to lean back towards your heels. Feel this stretch in your wrists. Be gentle. Depending on how your wrists are feeling, you might want to bend your elbows here and peel the palms of your hand off the floor for a different stretch. And then coming forward, turn your hands forward, hands under shoulders. Looking forward, tilt your sit bones up into your cat. And then exhale, round your spine, look between your knees, pull your belly up. Inhale forward, again into your happy cat. And then exhaling into your angry cat. Some people say cat-cow, but I like the visual of the angry cat, happy cat. 1 more time. Exhale, round your spine, press the floor away, and then coming back to neutral. Take your hands forward, drop your head down, keep your butt stacked over your knees. Big breath in, let it go. Sinking your chest down to the floor. We're feeling it in the armpits, across the top of the chest and shoulders. And then slowly lifting up, walk your hands back, knees apart, toes together, tailbone to your heels, into our first child's pose. Depending on how you're feeling, you can stretch your arms forward and keep this active, or you can just relax and rest your elbows down on the floor. We're trying to send our tailbone down to our heels and lengthen the spine. Depending on how tight you are in your hips and your lower back, you might have your chest on the floor, you might be up quite high. So remember to modify whatever feels right for you. Whenever you need to, feel free to come into this position to rest. 1 more breath in. Exhaling, start to lift up. Tuck the toes, up and back, downward facing dog. Pedaling out your legs, then one and then the other. Pressing your heels down to the floor. Don't worry if your legs aren't straight. Try to keep your head in between your arms and your back straight. Spread the fingers, press, look forward. Let's walk our feet forward to the top of our mats. Halfway lift, hands to your knees or shins, shoulders back, looking slightly forward. And then exhaling, fold forward, breathing out. Inhale, rising up to Tadasana. Bringing your hands to your hearts. Good. Keeping your feet together, reaching up. Wearing my peace t-shirt today. I think we could all do with a little bit more of that. Hands to the heart. Draw the belly in, fold forward, hands to the floor. Half lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, folding forward. Stepping back into plank. Knees down, untuck the toes. Keep your elbows in and slowly lower your chest. Try not to drop the belly. Roll your shoulders back, cobra, looking forward. Active legs, slowly lower back down. Let's do that again. Roll your shoulders back, eye gaze forward, and then slowly down. Child's pose, pressing back, tailbone to the heels. This time, keeping your arms active, stretch your fingers forward. Draw the belly in, tucking in your lower rib cage, lifting up and back, downward facing dog. Pedaling out the legs. Let's look forward. Walk your feet to the top of your mat. Half lift. Exhale, fold forward. Hi, Marianne. Rise up. Beautiful. Hands to the heart. Let's do that again. Let's go, Libby. Arms out wide. Fold forward, hands to the floor. Half lift. Stepping back into plank. Tuck the tailbone under. Shift some weight forward. Slowly lower down. Roll your shoulders back. Beautiful. Welcome back, Erin. Let's push back. Child's pose. Now remember, modify whatever you need. Lifting up and back, downward facing dog. This time we're taking our right foot forward. Look between your hands and step your foot forward. Knee down at the back. Sweep your arms up. Good. Sink forward into the hips. Feeling good, Judy? Good. Tuck the tailbone and really feel this stretch here in this hip flexor. We're going to look up at our hands, clasp hands, and then look forward. Sink a little bit deeper. See if you can lean slightly to your right side, just moving the upper body without twisting, without moving forward. Coming back to center, hands to the floor. Picking up your left knee, we're going to straighten that front leg as much as we can, and then bending and looking forward. 2 more times. Straightening out your front leg. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Round your spine. Inhale forward. Hands to the floor. Step back to plank. Squeeze your butt. Move forward. Go all the way or halfway down. Upward facing dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Remember to breathe in your nose, out of your nose. Press into the floor. Stepping forward, your left foot. Right knee down, untuck the toes. Rise up and sink forward. Good. Press down with your back shin. Look up to your hands. Clasp hands. Eye gaze forward. Draw your arms back either side of your ears. Lift and lengthen to your left side. Feel this stretch all the way down the right side to your right hip. And then coming back up, hands to the floor. Picking up your right knee. Inhale. Exhale, straighten your left leg. Inhale, look forward. Again, exhale, push back. Inhale forward. Last one. Pressing back, round your spine. Bend your left leg. Step it back into plank. Squeeze everything. Move forward. Halfway down. Upward facing. Downward facing dog. Look forward. Walk, step or jump to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, lengthen your spine, folding forward, bend your legs, rising all the way back up. hands to the heart. Looks really beautiful here. Where do you think you'll go on your first getaway? Rise up. Go somewhere warm or somewhere cold. Folding forward, half lift. Fold forward, stepping back into plank. Let's lower all the way to the floor this time, chest down. Untuck the toes. Roll your shoulders back into baby cobra, looking forward, squeeze your butt. And then slowly lower down. Press back to child's pose. Now you should be starting to feel warm here. Things starting to move a little easier. One breath in. Let it go. Spread the fingers, downward facing dog, up and back. Look forward, step your right foot in between your hands. If it doesn't make it, pick it up and move it in. This time we're coming to Warrior One. We're putting down our left heel and rising up. And we are aiming both hips to the top of the mat. Not going to go completely, we're just encouraging this right hip to come forward. Keeping your arms next to your ears, let's sink down lower here. Remember to breathe. Clasping hands again, just like before, inhaling. And as we exhale, we lean to our right side, lengthening and feeling the stretch from the left hip. Coming back to center. Take your arms behind your back and bring your chest forward. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Eye gaze forward. Good. Now we're going to take our right shoulder into humble warrior. So we're taking it all the way down or as low as you can go. Choose the option that suits you. Reaching your arms to the ceiling. Hold on. Breathe. And then inhale, rising back up into Warrior One. Open up into Warrior Two. Scoop your tailbone, adjust the feet. Think about stacking shoulders over hips and then coming down lower. Good. Right palm turns up. Reach both arms up. And again, arms next to your ears. Exhaling to your left side. Stay low in this front leg. Back to Warrior Two. Windmilling your hands to the floor. Step back into plank. Use your options here. If you want to take your knees down, knees can go down. Go to chaturanga, you can go to cobra, upward facing dog, your choice. Pushing back into downward facing. Big cleansing breath. And letting it go. Let's do that on the other side. Look forward, left foot is coming in. Right heel down. Rise up. Warrior One, sinking down here. Pressing into the outside edge of your right foot. Hands clasp above your head. Breathe in to lengthen. Exhale, leaning to your left side. Keep this alignment. Focus on your breathing. And we straighten up, sweeping the arms back, clasp hands. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, chest out. Coming into humble warrior. Left shoulder inside the left knee. Dropping your head down. Good. Hold on for another breath. Looking good, guys. Slowly rising all the way back up. Inhale. Opening up into Warrior Two. Adjust your feet, check your alignment, lengthen your arms and sink down lower. Left palm turns up, reach up both arms. Keeping your arms beside your ears, exhaling to the right side. Sink deeper into this front leg. Try to find a space to breathe. Releasing. Windmilling your hands back down to the floor. Stepping back into your plank. Knees or toes, chaturanga, or all the way down and back into downward facing. Big breath and let it go. Look forward, step or walk to the top of your mat. Half lift and fold. Rising up, breathing in and bringing our hands to our heart. Good. Feel good? Let's do it again. This time we're going to flow through a tiny little bit faster. One breath, one move. Options, up or down, whatever feels right in your body. Breathing in. Fold forward, hands to the floor. Half lift. Fold forward. Step or jump back. Upward facing dog. And downward facing. Looking forward, right foot in. Warrior one. Inhale. Exhale as you deepen. Pressing down with the outside edge of your left foot. Clasping hands. Inhale. Exhale, leaning to your right side. Inhale back to center. Exhaling as you sweep your arms behind and inhaling here. Exhaling, coming over humble warrior. Inhaling back up. Exhaling to warrior two. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhaling, coming over. And inhaling back. Windmilling your hands back down to the floor and through your vinyasa. Remember, this is your practice. So you move in whatever way feels right for your body at this moment in time. Left leg is coming forward. Right heel down. Rising up, Vira one. Clasping hands, lengthening to your left side. Back to center. Sweeping your arms back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Coming all the way over, humble warrior. Hi, Maureen. Rising back up. Inhale. Warrior two. Lengthen. Deepen. Reach up. Feel the heat in your body. Coming to the right side. Warrior two. Windmilling your hands back down to the floor. Back to plank. Your choice. Making your way back. Downward facing dog. Let's take our knees down here. Sit back into child's pose for a moment. Take a breath. Let it go. Just resting here for a moment. Get back in control of your breathing. Good. One more deep breath. Nice long sigh out. Spreading out your fingers. Belly in. Downward facing. Look forward. Step your right foot forward. Staying low here. Fingertips stay on the floor. Straighten out your left leg and try not to rest on your right knee. Sinking down lower here. Let's rise up into a high lunge. Bring your hands to your heart center. Shift your body weight forward, twisting to your right side. Right elbow is pointing up. Feel free to open up your arms or keep your hands in prayer. Find a space to breathe. Bringing your hands back to prayer. rising all the way back up. Taking your hands to the floor, straightening your front leg and walking your hands to the left side. So we're in a wide fold. Push your heels out. You might need to put your hands onto the table, coffee table, or a book or a block if you have one. Or you might be able to go wider. You might be able to get your head to the floor. Maybe your elbows are on the floor. Think about tilting up your sit bones and feeling this not just in your hamstrings, but also in your adductors on the inner thighs. Use your breath. And now we're going to straighten our arms if they're not already. Heel toe again. Heel toe in, and then bring your heel in and bring your knees or your elbows to your knees. So we're in a high squat, a sumo squat. We're pushing our knees out. Grab your ankles if you want more. Press your knees out. Keep your chest up. Good. You can do a little rock side to side if that feels good. We're going to turn right. Take our hands back to the floor. Step back, downward facing. Bringing your left foot forward. Fingers on the floor. Sink down into your lunge, straightening out your right leg. Don't rest on this knee and keep your knee aligned. Big breath in, rising all the way up. Anjaneyasana, high lunge. Scoop the butt under, arms beside your ears. Bringing your hands to your heart, move forward. Let's twist to our left side. You can use your hand to help you wedge your arm over, press into prayer, or if you want, open your hands. Your eye gaze can be wherever is most comfortable on your neck. Keep breathing. Hands come back to prayer. Good. Reaching up. Then take your hands down to the floor. So we're going to turn to our right side. So I don't have my butt in your face. We'll turn around. So exactly the same as we did before. Wide legs. Tilting your sit bones up and back. Heels out. So you're almost in a pigeon-toed position. Breathe. Straightening your arms, heel toe, heel toe, heel, sumo squat, elbows to thighs, and again pressing your knees out. Grab your ankles if you want, or just stay here. Maybe gently rock side to side. We're going to go all the way to the right side. You can lift your heel if you want and straighten out your left leg. If you want more, drop down your right heel into Skandasana. It's a pretty decent stretch in that inner thigh. You can have your hands on the floor, hands to your heart. If it's really painful, smile. Change sides. So your left heel can be lifted, right leg is straight. And again, if you can, put down that heel. Try to slide this right leg out further. Back up. We're going to step to the top of the mat. So bring your feet together, rise up slowly, and step your feet in. Big shoulder roll here. Roll out your shoulders. Shake out those legs. We're going to go into a balance pose, picking up your left knee. So we've opened up our hips, so we're going to take that out to the left side. Right arm lifts up. We're just opening the knee up. Option is to straighten your leg by holding underneath, or you can just take hold of your foot. I shouldn't just say just take hold, because easier said than done. And then opening back. And then bend that leg and then come back down. Roll out your shoulders and give it a good shake out. Let's do that on the other side. Pick up your right knee and open. Might be good for you just to stay here. Reach up your left arm. Imagine that you're standing in the sand and you're gripping the floor with your toes. Curl your toes up. Choose your option again. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean anything. The fate of the world is not dependent upon your hamstrings. And then step down and shake it all out. All right, I'm going to face you this time so you can see what I'm doing. We're taking back our, to look at it for a second, left leg. So big lunge back, hands to the floor. Take your left knee down. So we're sinking forward into our left hip, feeling the stretch here in this hip flexor. So like we did before when we were leaning over, scoop the butt under. Good. Right hand to the right knee, left hand to the floor. And push the knee out to the side. If your hips open, you'll be much better at this than I am. And again, it doesn't matter as long as you're feeling this stretch in your right hip. Keep sinking down into the hips. And coming back to center. Good. And now we're going to take our right hand underneath and to the outside of our right foot. So my shoulder is almost, not quite, underneath my right knee. And I'm going to pick up my left knee off the floor. And now to do this, you've got to lean onto your leg, and your leg is pushing back at the same time. So my leg is pushing this way and I'm pushing that way. And then see if you can float one arm and then maybe the other one. So I've got to lean on that leg. Or you might be able to reach behind and go into a bind. But this is not going to happen if you're not pushing on that leg and that leg's not pushing back. Then releasing your hands to the floor. Take your hand back out and around and drop down your left knee. We're going to straighten out our front leg. If you want to go into the splits, be my guest. Or just hold here. Maybe you can flatten your hands out. Maybe you can drop your head down. Try to lengthen the spine. Use that deep breath. And then bending that front leg. Pick up your back knee. Step your feet together. Half lift. Notice how your hamstrings are feeling. Exhale, fold forward. Lunging back your right leg, take it way back, right knee down. We're coming back up again and sinking forward, scooping the tailbone under, feeling the stretch here. Good. And then right hand to the floor, left knee, push it out. I mean, if you're mirroring me, it doesn't matter which is right or left, as long as you're doing both sides. One side will definitely be easier than the other side for sure. Good. And now we're going to take our left hand under and around. Pick your right knee up off the floor. This might be as far as you get. Try to lean onto your leg. and then take the left hand and then the right hand. Or reach behind and find your bind. Keep the shoulders facing the floor. Squeeze your right thigh. And then releasing the hands, right knee down. Take your hand around, pick up your right knee and step in. Half lift, long straight spine, and fold forward. We're tucking our left leg behind us. Take a seat and stretch out your legs. Give them a little shake out. Good. We're going to tuck in the left foot and reach forward towards the right ankle. Getting that stretch into the hamstring again. You can use a strap or a towel if you need to. You might be able to go further forward. Try to aim your chest forward. Use your breathing. And then slowly coming up and changing sides. Tuck in your right foot. Forward. If you feel like you're super tight in the hip and you're being restricted by your hips instead of your hamstring, you can turn your leg this way and you can go forward again. And that way you'll get more of the stretch into your hamstring. And give them a shake. We are taking our left foot over our right thigh, hugging it in here. Option to tuck under your right foot or keep it straight. Lifting up your right arm, so it's opposite arm to leg. Grab that leg and twist. Press into the floor and widen your shoulders. Let the breath go. We're not using our heads to twist. We're using the shoulders. The twist is coming from our waist. So don't strain your neck by trying to look further and further back. It's not helpful. Use your breathing. Roll the shoulders back and down. Press into the floor. And then coming all the way around to the right side. Keep your legs as they are. Pull your right shoulder back. Open up your twist. Good. And then shaking out your legs. Let's do that on the other side. Crossing over your right foot. Hug it into you. So you might feel this already here. You can stay like that. Or tuck under. Make sure you don't end up sitting on your foot. Left arm lifts. Wrap and turn. Press into the floor. Right shoulder down. It really looks beautiful, this purple lake. Lake Hillier. Looks like a fairyland, like it can't be real. And then all the way to the other side. Use your breathing. It should be easier to open up your twist. Shake out your legs. We're going to roll onto our backs, hugging your knees into your chest and circle around. Happy baby pose. Take hold of your heels and press your knees down to your armpits. We've warmed up our hamstrings quite a lot. You might even be able to do this grabbing your peace fingers around your big toes and straightening out your legs. And pulling your feet down towards the floor. Or you could grab your heels, gently rocking side to side. And bringing your feet together. Let's take our legs down to the floor to prepare our bodies for Shavasana. Few minutes here of stillness. Arms by your side, lengthen out your legs. Feel free to put something over your eyes or over your chest. Remember, you don't have to go anywhere. You can lay here as long as you want. Big breath in. And a long, slow breath out. We want to try to make our exhalation longer than the inhalation. Filling up completely. Pausing your breath before breathing everything out. Notice your body letting go your shoulders, your jaw. Feeling the back of your body where it rests on your mat. Keep breathing full breaths, long exhalations. You can stay as you are, or taking another deep breath in and starting to move your fingers and your toes. Stretching out your arms and your legs. Hugging your knees to your chest. Rolling onto one side, making your way back up into a seated position. I miss your face too, Denise. Bring your hands to your hearts, bowing your head to your hands. The light within me sees and recognizes the light within you. So we honor that light by bowing to each other and saying Namaste. Thanks for your company today, guys. Please remember to stay kind. If there was ever an opportunity in the history of the world for unity, this is really it. So please be kind to each other, and I will see you again soon.